Totally agree with all of the above.
Thanks, Christian.
We've all said the same thing.
Yes,
We've
we
all
agree.
agreed.
Yeah.
I think having a balance at home is always easier, and having the flexibility of using it or not, I think is paramount. Because if you need to drive somewhere after work,
Yeah.
you can finish at the time that you finish work rather than then need to commute home and then go somewhere else. Or
Well, we have our core hours as well,
yeah,
which are really good.
yeah. So it's
And
just
they're
about fitting your life around them.
We want a stress-free workplace here.
Yeah, I just think it's about flexibility. It's always good. Yeah, and I think like being able to work from like different places every day as well stops you from getting bored at work as well.
100%. You don't need to be chained to a desk.
No.
Of course.
Okay, so you disagree completely.
Say it again.
No, but it's good that you disagree.
I would think you would disagree.
Yeah.
I would think you disagree as well.
Okay.
Jamie, are you agreeing or are you neutral?
I'm kind of like in the middle of neutral and agree because I think that some stress is important. It depends who you are, but I think it can be a bit motivating.
You agree to that?
Yeah, I think you need. I'm exactly the same as Jamie. I think deadlines and working to client brief and expectation is a little bit of stress. I'm not advocating for stress. I just think that having those quote unquote pressures is a good motivational tool. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is.
No, but there's
Also
a big
depends on the person.
I think there's a big difference between pressure and stress.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Stress
that,
is a really harsh word.
Yeah.
In my eyes,
Yeah.
like, I don't think anyone should be going through stressing in relation to a job.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
why I'm in neutral.
Pressure is totally different. Like, pressure is like you've got a target to it.
Yeah.
Stress is like stress.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like depending on the person, you're right. Like depending on the person though, if you had like someone who was super laid back and you told them like, oh, get it done on your time whenever you want.
No.
It depends on the person. You might have someone who just
Yeah.
ends
Yeah,
up
yeah.
getting something done.
Yeah, I'm neutral because I feel like it kind of depends what your personal definition of stress is.
yeah.
Because like I get what you're saying. Because if you feel a bit of pressure, sometimes that does help, and a lot of people say they work good under pressure. But then is pressure and stress the same thing? Like I guess you could kind of say
I don't
that.
think it is. I work well under pressure.
Yeah.
But then
I would-
stress.
I feel like stress is the level above
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just think, if I was to think about it in general, just a vague answer, I would just say stress is never beneficial
No,
for
it's
anyone. So
I think it depends on who you are and how you like, handle it as well.
Yeah. But in regards to being in a role, I don't think anyone should be going through mental stress
No.
yeah.
for a role.
No.
Like,
It depends on the kind of stress as well, doesn't it really?
Yeah, definitely. Totally agree. Stand right here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I am as well.
I don't know where to go.
It's like we're avoiding nothing.
Damn, I'm on my bad side. Okay, so we all agree, but are we victim to it?
Yeah.
I have been a bit, so like when I was on my on personal social media, I was a victim to that.
Yeah.
Like you compare yourself and things like that, or you want validation and stuff.
It's like all you see when you scroll on social media is like the good bits of everyone's lives. You don't see any bad bits, so then you just end up comparing your life completely and thinking my life should look like that. And if it doesn't, I'm a failure.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same with LinkedIn as well. 'cause
Oh yeah, I was
You'll
gonna say
only
that.
all you'll see on LinkedIn, you do
Yeah.
only post the good things, so that's kind of what you see from everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think that's why I like to be so transparent, on, especially on my platform in regards to my journey and the first business that I set up and that and going there, because it's so good to put out there all the good things, and it's like, what about the journey and what about the things that have failed? Do you know what I mean? I think I personally follow people on LinkedIn as well in regards to their journey, the ones that are brutally honest about like it ain't all singing and dancing, and it is a hard road to follow. Do you know, like I learn a lot more from that.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I think LinkedIn is particularly bad in terms of like the workplace, because like you're kind of having to showcase like the good parts of your job and the good things you can do.
Yeah.
And I think because it's a like professional thing, it's even more so that you don't want to like talk about anything bad, because you don't want to portray yourself in a bad kind of light.
But you're just going to be, it's like, I think everyone should be as transparent and honest on platforms like that, so that other people that are following your journey learn from that.
And they can relate to you
Yeah.
as well. I think you're a more like genuine person as well.
Yeah, it's like on ours, I like to answer a lot of challenges that I face personally, because then hopefully that'll inspire or help someone along their way.
Yeah, and it just makes people, when you post things like that, it just makes, I feel like you're more likeable.
Yeah.
Because you can relate more, and like it just makes you seem more like a human than like
because
someone.
let's face it, like, well, everyone does go through challenges and like pain points within the career and stuff, and it should be showcased, because there's not one person like that should have it all plain sailing. There's no way.
No.
Totally agree with all of the above.
Thanks, Christian.